Hi guys, today is the 4th of August 2020 and it's 40 minutes past 8 in the evening over here in the UK. I want to try and make this video quickly and not make it a 15 minute video like the previous two. This is a map of the United States and it shows the power outages that are occurring in the United States. Obviously you can see along the East Coast there's a few outages due to the hurricane that's passed over this region. I put it there because in the iPad Goat 2 video, in interpretations we've done before, we've equated this star when it points to the map of the path of a particular hurricane, or suggesting lights out along the East Coast. As you can see, we're all in darkness. The starlight is the only source of light we have as a reference in this part of the video. So as you can see, the star goes up along the East Coast, and our previous interpretations were hurricane path, electricity outage along the East Coast. Now that may be occurring. Obviously, there can be other instances where there are power outages along the East Coast, but in conjunction with the other events that I'm going to talk about, it seems significant. So obviously, I've already talked about the hurricane being above New York. It seems to have sped up overnight, as it was supposed to be around this area on the 5th, but appears to be there right now on the 4th. So again, we'll just keep a watch throughout this time period for any other events that may connect to this iPad Go 2 video. But you can see in the iPad Go 2 video the hurricane or the swirling weather pattern above the Statue of Liberty, which symbolizes New York, and you have the lights closing up or going out, the torchlight going out as well. So again, that suggestion to electricity or power outage that we're currently seeing along the East Coast of the United States. And then I want to just quickly remind everybody of the report that I brought about Iran firing underground ballistic missiles for the first time, and how I believe that could connect to this scene in the iPad Go 2 video, where we see these soldier figures looking like missiles behind Osama bin Laden, connection to Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, raising up his hands, almost a suggestion of the missiles coming up from underground. And a lot of things seem to be taking place in this part of the video right here, because the next part I want to talk about is this explosion that has occurred in Lebanon, Beirut, and it's occurred at a shipyard. They're saying it was fireworks that exploded, but I'm going to play this video and you guys, I think, will agree that that's no firework explosion. It has the characteristics of a tactical nuke or a dirty bomb, a relatively small one, but you know, I'm not familiar with any other bomb that creates a circular shape and then radiates outwards in a circle, pushing the clouds along with it. And hopefully you'll see that in this video. I haven't watched all of it, but I've seen enough of the other videos to say that. So actually, I'll put the sound on for this. I'll put it at half because I've got it on full volume right now.
And there you can see the enormity of what appears to be a secondary explosion. Whether that was, it could well be the first explosion, because it may have been a fire just before it, but I'm just getting reports actually that there was a fire first and then that enormous explosion, which you just show viewers. And this is the explosion from a different angle, and again it just shows how whether that's the first explosion or the second explosion is not clear, but that is what the authorities or state media says is a fireworks warehouse, and you can see actually firecrackers or some sort of subsidiary explosions going on there. But those pictures just in, and there another explosion as well.
So you can definitely see there's connections to the iPad Go 2 video, which I'm going to point out right now. First of all, in this scene here, we've often talked about how this shape here looks like a submarine, this shape over here looks like another sort of ship, and then you've got this explosion, the representation of the mosque and the crescent connecting you to Islam and the Muslim world in general. Now, this could be connected to what's happened over in Lebanon with the explosion. The reason I say that, I'm going to link it to another part of the IPEC 2 video in a minute, but the reason I say that for this section is because we've obviously got a reference to ships, and obviously explosion occurred at a shipyard. There is an explosion there, you can see on the screen, and I think it was yesterday, or in the video I posted before that one, I was talking about how these missiles may connect to this scene here, where we then see the fireworks exploding, and obviously now I'm saying that there's a connection there. We have the explosion in Lebanon, which was at a shipyard, and they're saying it was a fireworks warehouse or something like that. But obviously, you guys saw the explosion. Fireworks, even a bunch of them, don't explode in that fashion. There must have been another sort of incendiary device involved in that explosion. There's reports that a political leader was killed. I've been looking into it, and I'm trying to find out if there's any significance with his death and any potential events that could unfold afterwards. But that's kind of what I'm seeing there. I'm seeing that connection, and obviously as this turn that down. As this scene unfolds, it then goes into the next frame, not this frame, but the frame after this one, this frame, where I also believe that it's connected to Lebanon and Beirut. Again, you've got that reference to Islam or Muslim country, and obviously Lebanon is that. There's death over there. We're not sure if any children are involved at the moment, but then you've got this water type flood that's coming in, and I've said before, and I can't remember which video it was a long time ago, I don't address it very often, but right here, this shape here is like the hull of a ship, and then you've got the explosion in the background. So again, that all seems to have relevance to what's happening or what's happened in Lebanon. I still think this mountain and the explosion above, I still think that has connections to Iran and their nuclear facility, which they have under a mountain, and the potential for it being attacked to try and reduce the mountain to rubble so they can then attack the base underneath. However, at the moment, it seems as if this entire scene, kind of starting from here, has connections to what's happened in Lebanon. The ship's reference, the explosion reference, these 5 missiles then moving on to the next scene, which has a firework reference. So again, with the connection I did yesterday, I was looking at the 15th of the month, and I was told by a subscriber that the 15th could also be related to the Jewish calendar, in which case the 15th on the Jewish calendar is the 5th of August, which is tomorrow. So we're seeing that reference to 5 fireworks, 5 missiles, 5 in a lot of other places, and we're seeing all of these events kind of unfold from the power going out along the East Coast, not completely, of course. New Jersey has it the worst, with over 1 million customers affected, and obviously there's still more numbers to be counted as the hurricane moves across, or tropical storm, whatever it is at the moment. But then you've obviously, as I said, got the hurricane moving along the East Coast, just above New York, as referenced in the IPEC 2 video, with the power and the lights going out. You've got the underground missiles from Iran, which may connect to this scene here, where we have the hands raising up and the missile-like characters behind the Osama bin Laden figure. And then we've got this issue with Lebanon, the explosion at the shipyard, saying it's fireworks, and how that all seems to connect to the scene starting from here, going to about here. Well, yeah, round about here. So I don't think that everything is crunched into 1 month. I think there's a lot of things that are going to take place after August. But so far in August, we've seen a lot of things take place. Obviously, again, today being Obama's birthday, we have a sort of party hat reference as well as a clown hat reference over here. And then we merge or morph into Obama. So that could be a reference to around this time frame, August 4th, where it's Obama's birthday. And we've got plenty to watch out for from August 5th, August 12th, August 15th. So many watches. But you guys, just be careful and be watchful, be prayerful and be faithful. And have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.